What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Something a little different today. I'm actually gonna be showing a car I just bought. I posted it on Instagram briefly, but I like blurred it out, so you guys don't know what it is. Some of you guessed what it is, and it's probably pretty obvious. But I'm waiting for my girlfriend to get out here so I can show you the car, because we're both gonna be driving it. Come on, we're gonna show them the car. Here's the key. You got it? So here's a car that we just got. We're gonna be building it together coming this year. It's a 03 Type S. Huh?
What'd you do to it?
Oh, I pulled the panel out because the radio doesn't work, so I was trying to mess with it a little bit. But here she is. I think it's called a Destroyer Gray, the color. It's almost like a Nardo Gray. But even like the door jambs got painted, it's not gonna start. The battery's dead.
I'm not gonna start it. Oh. I was gonna just...
Oh yeah, the steering wheel's pretty mint. The passenger seat is pretty good. The interior is all there. I mean, it's all full black interior. Besides the seatbelts are gray, but that's like not really a big deal. We're gonna have to teach you how to drive stick first.
Yeah, that's gonna be a whole... That's gonna be a whole thing.
I'm gonna make a separate video on teaching her how to drive stick.
Oh boy.
Yeah, we're gonna have a little film series of you stalling the car, and we're gonna keep count of how many times you stall the car. I got a pretty good deal on this. It's mainly gonna be for her to drive when my car is done, hopefully some point next year. And she likes this color, so that's like part of the reason why I got it. And it just got resprayed. I don't know who painted it, but all the jams got done. He took all new trim in the car. All the seals got replaced. These are all mint. This is all mint through here, and it's got like full tints on it. I think that's like 5%. It's mad dark. And then it's on stock coils or stock suspension, and I don't know what kind of wheels these are. And it's got an exhaust on it too, but it needs a header. I don't know what brand that is. What does that say? I don't know, I can't read it, but it's got a catback exhaust. There's like no rust anywhere on this car. It's super clean. And then we can both have RSXs and go to the meets together. Here, open this side. We gotta use the... Yeah. Typical RSX door actuator doesn't work. I just did mine and Dylan's car, so we're gonna have to do this one too. Luckily they're not that hard to get to, but yeah, the guy I got it from didn't like bother to clean it out before I picked it up. Oh, that's why the radio doesn't work, because the amplifier is not plugged in, so that's great. That explains why the radio doesn't work. But I just picked this up last week. He didn't bother cleaning it, and there's missing a bolt for the seat. That's why the seat moves. So there's that. Yeah, it's wonderful. But this car is like a really good shell, and that's why I got it. It's got a lot of miles, but the car is like really clean, and the paint job's actually really nice. And under here, cold air intake. Other than that, it's stock. It needs motor mounts badly. The back one's pretty shot, and the header leaks come into like the exhaust. So it's not like perfect by any means. Here, can you put the hood up? The prop, it's right in the front. It's right there, grab it.
This one?
Yes, that one. I put it in the hole.
Which one?
The square.
There's 3.
Nope, down farther, left.
Hold on, you're in the way.
That one right in front of me. Nope, left. There you go. Good job. So it doesn't really need a whole lot, just like minor things, like the motor mounts need to get done, and I think that the valve cover is leaking, and it needs a VTEC solenoid gasket, which isn't like a big deal. So she's gonna have to learn how to do a few things on this. I think we're gonna start with fixing the motor mounts first, which I'm just gonna take the ones off my car because I'm getting different mounts, and then fix the heat because the heat doesn't work.
Yeah.
I tried messing with it a little bit. That's this cable here, but the control, when you turn the dial, it doesn't move the cable, so I gotta figure out why that doesn't work. And I think the AC just needs to get recharged, or it has something to do with the dial inside the car, one of the two. But it runs and drives. My dad drove it home. I followed him back. The kid said that he just did a clutch in it, but I don't know if that's accurate or not, because he failed to mention a few things when I went to go pick it up, that like I looked underneath or around the car and found some stuff that he didn't mention. So hopefully the clutch is what he said it is. I mean, it feels all right when I press the pedal. It drives fine, actually. Let me see the key. Drives fine, idles fine. It's got a light on for O2 sensor. And those are the miles. 211. So we didn't get her like, I wouldn't say it's a mint RSX, but it's got good like foundation. It's just missing some things. It's a good starter car. I think the battery's dead, so yeah, the battery's shot in this car. But it does run and drive. I need to put a pillar here. It's missing the rearview mirror for both of these. He did the headliner black already, along with like some of the, I think just this he did black. And then he swapped the dash and the door cards, everything to black. But I think when the kid swapped the dash, he like didn't hook something up correctly in here, because when you turn this, it's supposed to go from hot to cold and it doesn't like work at all. So I gotta fix that. Let me turn the lights on. And it's got this weird like fog light setup where like the button like doesn't stay where it's supposed to. Are the lights turning on up there?
No.
The bottom ones? I think the battery's so dead that the lights aren't even gonna turn on. So, I mean, I could jump it quick and let it run for a minute so you guys can actually see that it does run. It just sounds horrendous because the headers leak where the cat is. But it's all there. And this is like a carbon, like a hydro dip, I think. I don't know. It's better than the original one. But she really liked the color, and I think that's a pretty good deal for what I paid for it, honestly. Even with all the stuff that's going on with it, it's going to be like a good like learner project for you.
Yeah,
so I think like motor mounts, fix the heat, get the AC working, coilovers, and then I think when he did the steering wheel to black, he didn't put the steering wheel on correctly, and that's why it's so crooked, because the car drives all right. So alignment, steering wheel, paint is mint. It's nice because it already has fogs. It has this lip kit on it. Maybe get like different side skirts for it. It has a wing already. It has tinted tails. I think these are tinted. I'm not really a fan of the tinted tails. It depends if she wants to keep it or not, because you're going to be picking out most of what we do to it. Besides pink wheels, you're not getting pink wheels.
I want pink wheels.
Yeah, so she wanted to do pink wheels, and I told her no immediately, because I'm letting her like kind of pick out what we do for like mods to this car. Well, I'm gonna give her suggestions, and then she's gonna pick.
Please.
She wanted to do pink wheels. I'm not gonna let her race this car out. So no pink wheels are gonna be allowed here. But we can definitely do like pink accents. Here, come here. This is what I was talking about. We could do like the calipers in pink, these, and then do the lug nuts pink, and then do white wheels.
You don't want it, but
No pink.
okay.
And then we'll get rid of the rear wiper unless you want to keep it,
Why did you get rid of it?
because it looks funky.
Okay.
So we'll get rid of that. It's already got tints. Just, I'd say wheels and coils, and then maybe headers, because the exhaust is loud and leaking. I don't know where the where there's supposed to be a piece here. I gotta grab that on the internet because this kid doesn't have it bolted in. Other than that, the car's really straight, honestly. Like, they painted all the jams when he did the car. So I'm assuming he took the glass out too, because it honestly looks like he took the glass out when he painted the car. The hatch is the same way. The seat's not terrible, but we could put pink seats if you want pink seats.
Yeah, I like pink seats.
Put pink seats. I'm gonna have Lawrence put his banner up here in pink, and we could put the Instagram on the window in pink, but the wheels are not gonna be pink. And then we could put like some pink in the engine bay too. Get rid of all these extra vacuum lines, rerun the throttle cable and the cruise control. Get you a new battery because this thing is junk. I might even put the battery down there. That probably might be the option. And then I gotta tighten this because the hood doesn't like to open. But let me put a jump pack on it here. You can talk to them about what you want to do to it.
No, because I really wanted the pink wheels. I really wanted pink wheels. Yeah, my car has a pink sparkly license plate holder, so we're gonna have to do that. I don't know. I like everything. I do like the idea of white wheels. The ones that he had before on his RSX. I wanted those ones. But yeah. He said I could wrap the car pink.
Yeah, maybe.
Why not?
see if Lawrence wants to sponsor us with another wrap. He did my car for me. Came out mint.
I should. I mean, I love this color, but you know, pink is my favorite color.
I think
That's
that
okay.
pink accents would look good.
I believe you.
I don't think the whole car needs to be pink or the wheels. Here, let's start it up. You're gonna hear how loud the exhaust is. It's like wicked loud. Extra set of headlights that are kind of junk. This like hot air intake, new hood latch cable because he broke it. Steering wheel. I think these are like lug nuts. Some vacuum line or whatever this is. I have no idea. What else is in here? Like original. Oh, this is for where the hood latch goes. Came with this progress bar. I think this is for the back of the car underneath. Just like OEM stuff. Clock spring because the airbag light is on. Just a bunch of extra junk. The car was like originally like a silver color. Here's one of the mounts. Came with a mount. But he painted everything, the jams all in here. The whole trunk got painted. It might just be a spare. I don't know why he gave me that. But this car got painted all the way around. And has pretty good condition too. Not too bad. I'd like to replace this seal though, just because it's ripping a little bit. You see here. It's a little leftover residue because he didn't change the rear seal when he painted the car. I don't know why. But he changed out some of the other seals. Everything in here got painted. Probably took the hatch out. Not sure what percent tint this is. I think it's 5. The windshield's, you got the windshield tinted too. That's probably like 35 or 30%. Here we are in here. Yeah, the lights are on. She doesn't like the blue. You don't like the blue?
No, it's impossible to see.
My dad said he could see all right on the way home. I like the yellow fog lights. don't like it?
No.
Why? You want pink ones?
Just regular ones. Not like colored.
Like LEDs?
Yeah, not colored.
Do you want pink ones?
I mean,
We could tint them pink.
make them pink.
You want pink ones? I'll change these out probably for like a white LED rather than the blue. Under here it's pretty much all stock. I think this is just like wiring for a either his headlights that he put in here or for like an alarm system. I don't know. I gotta look into what that's for. But it came with some goodies, you know, like the cold air intake, the progress bar. I have an RBC I could throw on here. It sounds horrible. Yeah, it's not perfect by any means, but it runs and drives. It definitely needs exhaust ASAP and motor mounts. I think this one's good, but the back one and the other front one are shot. That front one is shot. I gotta do plugs and oil change. Probably do a valve adjustment. I'll pull the valve cover off. And then I'm gonna see if I can like tuck this. I'm gonna keep power steering in this car. I'll probably just undo this and drop it down a little bit so it looks a little cleaner. Same with this. I could run this around the other way. I wanna keep this kind of like a functional OEM for you to drive so you don't have to like worry about it breaking. I'm just gonna delete the stuff that you don't need. I'm gonna keep ABS and power steering. In my car, we don't have ABS or power steering. And we're gonna keep AC.
I want AC and heat.
Well, I gotta fix that first, but I think the heater core is clogged. So.
Say I was close to your face.
What?
It was like this. It was like this.
Oh, I don't know. Are you excited?
Yes.
Yeah.
Very excited.
We'll both have RSXs at an event.
Yeah, I think
next
it's
year.
gonna be really cool to do it together.
Well, if I can finish my car whenever I get around to that.
Well, you've had some stuff in the works, right?
Yeah. It's going a little slower than I would expect to do. Been taking my time with it. You want to go for a little ride?
Yeah.
Alright.
Can I drive it? No, I'm kidding.
You're gonna stall it.
I can't drive
And
it.
then the battery's gonna already died, so if you stall it, then we're gonna be stuck.
Fair point.
When I get a new battery and I fix the motor mounts, I'll teach you how to drive it. You stop recording again?
Yes, now I am.
We'll put this back in here. If I can figure out how to get it back in there. So let's go for a little ride around the block so I can show them that it does in fact run and drive.
What was that?
The brakes are sticking a little bit.
Oof.
It probably should do brakes too on this car. It needs love. It's not, I didn't pay like a premium for it. You know? That's that motor mount I was talking about. She's not perfect, but definitely has a good foundation. I think this clutch needs to be bled too.
I haven't heard that sound before.
I think the brakes just are sticking a little bit.
Because it's wet?
Huh?
Because it's wet?
Just because it
Or,
sat
I
for
don't
a
know.
long time.
Oh, okay.
Or the kid never did brakes on it. I don't know. Definitely needs brakes. It needs oil change, plugs, coolant flush, brakes, alignment, coils. runs and drives mint. Mint. But it shifts good. It doesn't like knock or tick. It doesn't grind any of the gears. It just needs motor mounts. It'll hit VTEC too. And then we gotta, I'll probably put my K-Pro in this car. Pass emissions with the K-Pro. Because I'll have the O2 just like disabled. And then put like headers in this car. I think that would do a lot for it. The windshield's starting to fog up because the heat doesn't work. Alright, you ready?
Oh boy. Oh my god!
See, she'll still hit rev limiter. Oh, I can't see anything out of this car. It's like driving the Beamer. Oh, I want to get a little closer to the shed. And the e-brake works. I don't want that. Turn this off. So that's the car, guys. Like I said, nothing perfect. Definitely a good foundation for like what I'm trying to get her into. It needs like odds and ends, like I mentioned, plugs, typical maintenance shit. There's like little things that like as a RSX owner that I know how to fix like right away, you know, like there's like certain bolts that are kind of like squeaking or loose. I noticed now that there's no amplifier under the seat, and that's why the sound system doesn't work at all. And when I bought the car, he's like, oh yeah, I don't know, sound system doesn't work. Why? I don't know. Well, maybe because you took the fucking amp out from underneath the seat. So I don't know. I got a decent deal on the car. I'm not gonna complain too much, you know. For what I paid for, I get what I paid for. It's just little things that I wish like the guy had mentioned when I bought it. But you know, it is what it is. At the end of the day, the car's mine now. Gonna be for her to drive, me to drive, both of us to drive. Got some decent plans in the work for this thing. It actually does drive really nice, besides like the odds and ends that it needs, you know. It just needs like I said, little things, mounts, oil change, coilovers, an exhaust, you know, all stuff that I have or can get easily for cheap. And the bay is not hard to clean up in this car. Paint is in pretty good condition. Like all the jam, that's like the main reason why I bought this car, honestly, is because the shell is like pretty mint, honestly. There's like no rust underneath the car. There's one like spot on the pinch weld that I could use touched up a little bit, but other than that, like the paint on the car is really the reason why I bought it. And it's got full black interior. It's like 85% complete. You know, I have the rest of it, or I can get the rest of it for the low. Engine and trans mint, even though the miles are pretty high, does run pretty well. And it's going to be good for her to learn how to drive on, you know. 6-speed Type S, a lot of miles, but it drives all right, you know. I'm just going to do the maintenance that it needs, put mounts in it, coils, get her some wheels, and send it, honestly. Fix some of the oil leaks that are like minor, you know. Maybe I might have to do timing on it, but I don't know. We'll see. Definitely do a valve adjustment. But that's a quick little video. I know you guys were waiting for it a little bit. I posted it on the gram earlier this week when I actually picked the car up. And I was just waiting until me and her had some time together to show you the car. And I hope you guys are excited for what we have coming. So now that's 2 RSXs in the fleet. One for me, one for her. I might drive that one a little too. We'll see. I hope you guys liked the video. Please like, comment, subscribe, and stay tuned for more content.
耳を澄ませば れるだろうこの葉